Today we are on the outskirts of Salem, and this video will take us into Salem, but we are doing filming locations of Hocus Pocus. And the first one we're doing here is at Old Burial Hill Cemetery, and it's just on, like I said, the outskirts of Salem. It's where all of the cemetery scenes were filmed in Hocus Pocus. Max meets the bullies.
The daytime scenes.
The daytime scenes, yes. He has his bike on the hill up here. I don't know the exact angles, but when you look up filming locations, this was one of them. And it was founded in, what did I say, 1638, and is considered one of the oldest cemeteries in America. So we're gonna start here, go through the other filming locations throughout Salem, and then finish the video in Salem. Looking forward to filming locations. We love movies. Let's go check it out. Parking's very hard to find around here. You just kind of have to park on the street. Now, I don't know the exact spot, but I'm sure there were multiple shots in the movie at the cemetery, but it's all the daytime scenes. I believe where he meets the bullies, Max meets the bullies. Kind of show you an overview of it here. I know he's looking off when he's on his bike. He's on like a hill, and it's overlooking. There's church bells this way, but it was something. The angle, I can kind of pull up the picture maybe, but the angle is somewhere like this, I think. But just a very old cemetery. We'll go to the back too, just to take a look at it. Got the water right here. Could be over on this side too. So you can hear those church bells off in the distance. I just looked up the picture, I'll put that on the screen, of where they filmed one of the scenes. I'm gonna go try to find it. I would think there's not too many places to be able to see it. So I'm gonna find the name and hopefully we can come across it. We're gonna go try to find that scene, but just another overview of it here. Let's see if we have some dates on some of these. You see one with an old date? 1773. We did some research and it's saying the gazebo is your point to look at. And I believe it's over here where they filmed it. By the way, this is in Marblehead, Massachusetts. So we did find it because in one of the scenes you have this, was it Mary Doak, D-O-A-K? And his bike, Max's bike, is right behind it. And if you ever come to this cemetery, literally right next to the gazebo. So this is the area right here. Old bully scene. Two more of the graves. You can see the way this one's here. And actually, one of the bullies is standing on this. If you look, the shot is about like this here. So this is where one of them, they would be standing on that, but 1789. (1806). Now, also in the movie, there's a big gate that says the Old Burial Hill Cemetery, and it's believed that that was just filmed in California in like one of their studios. It's not actually here, and just looking around, I don't see anything that would represent a big gate like that. They do have this sign, established 1638. So next, we're gonna head towards Salem, do some more locations. And as always, please just be respectful of the cemeteries. Here's Ocean Ave. I don't know if we can find a place to park, but it should be down here on the left. We definitely aren't the only ones looking, that's for sure. Right here, look at this. This is it on the left-hand side. So right here, Max and Danny's house. You can see the little top piece right there that's prominent in the film. Overlooks the water. It's really awesome, actually. That's where it was filmed. Passing by it one more time. You can see the 3 windows up there by the neighboring house. You can see that in the movie too. And then just a stone's throw from that house is the Pioneer Village, and that's where Thackeray Binks was at. Pioneer Village. Salem in 1630. Now, I don't think it opens until noon, and it's only 10:30, so I don't think we'll get to walk it, but we can at least maybe walk up to it and look at it. Like I said, the Pioneer Village is not open right now. I think it's only like $5 to get in. It's not open until noon, so I don't know if we'll have time to do that. That'd be an hour and a half, and we're not gonna wait here for an hour and a half, but we might just kind of walk over by it and then maybe walk around and see if we can just see in the actual village. Pioneer Village. America's first living history museum. Weekends 12 to 4, it's $6. We can look over the fence. Now the actual location they filmed it at, I won't be able to see it, or might be like right in there, but this is what they use for it. Looks like what I would guess Salem in 1630 would look like. We are going to continue with filming locations of Hocus Pocus, this time downtown Salem. We're gonna go to the Old Town Hall. Now the Old Town Hall is where Max and Danny's parents went to that little like Halloween party. It's shot from the exterior of the Old Town Hall. And a few facts about the Old Town Hall. It's the oldest surviving municipal building here in Salem, and it dates back to 1816. So right here we have it. Here is the Town Hall and the exterior shots you can see in the movie. I'm thinking they did the video on the other side of the Old Town Hall. Yeah, it's probably on this front side, because if you look at the image, it's flat on the ground. The entrance, it's not up the stairs. This is it right here. We'll try to get kind of like where the scene was shot at, but it's gonna be about like this right here. We're gonna pick up another filming location here just off of Essex. There's the old witch house. But if we walk past it down here, you will find Allisons House. We'll show you. And here is Allisons House. Ropes Mansion. Built in 1727 to 1729. Here it is. We'll try to get the shot of where they filmed it. So right here is where Max is standing in the movie, right by this fence post. In that shot, there's also like a fountain. I guess the fountain was probably a movie prop, but here it is. This is awesome. This is a good filming location for sure. So it's about right here where he stood. And here's where the shot would have been, something like this. You can actually walk back here. Yeah, this is awesome. And in the back of the house, the movie doesn't really show that, but it just shows the front of the house. But you can walk back here, which is nice. And this is what the back of Allison's house looks like. We are heading towards Phillip Elementary School, which was used as the high school in Hocus Pocus as a filming location. And we also will be heading toward the Salem Commons, which was a scene filmed when Max gave Allison his phone number and she gave him back the same note that contained his phone number on it. Here is the Salem Common, established 1802. one of the scenes that was filmed in Hocus Pocus, like I mentioned, was where he gave her the number and she handed it right back. But I think the scene was maybe over here by the high school. So that's actually not used anymore, but that's the Phillips Elementary School right there. I'm gonna try to match up where I think maybe the shot was filmed at. If you look at that scene, it's a yellow tree looking around. There's a yellow tree right here, the fence, and the angle of that shot looks like it would be over in this corner. So I think that's, because you can see the white building next to it in the shot. So we're gonna go over here and see if we can match it up. We're gonna walk down this way because it might be this yellow tree all the way down here. That seems more realistic maybe. So I'm thinking it's something like this is the shot they used. I don't know the exact location, but it kind of looks like this is the shot they used for that scene. Close enough anyway. And then the last filming location will be the school here. Sanderson sisters are standing out in front of it. Pretty much everything else that was not shown in this video was done in a sound studio in California. But we at least can show you this part. As far as filming goes, it kind of looks like they were standing right here looking up at the school this way. That's kind of the shot they got right here. That's pretty cool. If we stand here, there you have it. Those were the filming locations used in Hocus Pocus here in Salem and the surrounding area. I love movie filming locations. Pretty cool to see. You don't like it as much as I do, really. I kind of nerd out on it. I've researched it, looked it up. I like matching each of the scenes, but really enjoyed going around Salem, checking these places out. Love Hocus Pocus. It's one of those that watched growing up, and anytime in the fall months, it's definitely a must do. But anyway, I think we're gonna call it from this video. I hope you enjoyed it, the different locations. And whenever we go somewhere that's got some movie locations, you bet I'm gonna be filming them. You betcha.
Okay.
Anywho, I think we're gonna call it. With that being said, that does it for today. Thanks for watching.